Now, when we're talking about management of soybean stand problems and seedling diseases, that first step is to make sure you've got an identification to know exactly what disease you're managing. The other thing that we talk about are specifics. When we get into differentiating between Pythium and Phytophthora, for example, for our oomycete diseases or those seedling diseases favored by high moisture, that's where we look at the importance of needing to know if we have Phytophthora or not, so that we can increase that mefenoxam or that metalaxyl component of that seed treatment to make sure we have Phytophthora control. So knowing for sure that you're dealing with Phytophthora, for example, is critical so that you're increasing that mefenoxam or metalaxyl component of that seed treatment that you're putting onto the seed. We need that rate to be increased so we have some level of control for Phytophthora, where we won't see that response with Pythium. The other thing that we see with Phytophthora is the importance of using resistant soybean varieties. So documenting what you have in that field when that seedling disease is identified is going to be critical for future years, and what you select for varieties to use in that field. The other seedling diseases that we see with our Fusarium and our Rhizoctonia, we know that in fields with Rhizoctonia, we're going to have better efficacy of a seed treatment that contains a Loren, or another example of a product with good Rhizoctonia activity is Sedaxane, which is a Syngenta product. So we've got some different options there that we can use for fields where we have Rhizoctonia. The key with any seed treatment package and trying to manage that disease is going to be that you have the right chemistry on the seed from the seed treatment standpoint. Factors in general that lead to more seedling disease potential or a higher probability that you're going to have a stand problem are planting into cool soils. So early planting conditions many times are going to benefit from use of a seed treatment. When we're looking at heavy rains following after planting, that's many times where we'll see a significant stand problem. Compaction, high amounts of residue, these types of things can really be favorable for seedling disease. So if you find yourself in a situation where you've had a history of a soybean stand problem, or you're planting in any of these conditions we've described, I'd surely recommend the proper seed treatment to get that soybean stand off to a great start.